Hello everyone, it's me, Nicole, your ElectroYogi Electrolysis goddess here at the studio in Los Angeles. And I wanted to add a part 2 to our conversation that I recorded a video yesterday about hyperpigmentation on the skin, because it is very important to understand that all skin types are different. And I spoke a lot about the spectrum of skin types in my first talk, but I really more want to emphasize what happens to beautiful dark skin with hyperpigmentation, because as much as very fair light skin is subject to hyperpigmentation that can leave little pink spots or light brown spots depending on where you are in that spectrum. If you have Asian skin, Irish skin is more pink. But if we get into the darker skin tones, Indian, African American, anyone with beautiful caramel skin and darker, your hyperpigmentation risk is as great as the person who has very fair skin. Because what happens to your skin is that you also, like how I was talking about, we build those melanocytes to protect us like we do when we get a tan. We're getting sun damage. In the case of any kind of skin treatment or an irritation or a cut or a scrape or a scar, or in the case of when we're destroying tissue to get rid of your hairs permanently, dark skin is going to react very similarly to light skin. The difference is beautiful dark skin gets much darker. So if you have beautiful brown skin and you have hyperpigmentation from tweezing, I see that all the time, or from over-treatment with any kind of skin procedure, you will notice your skin darkening. And if you've got brown skin, it could become black. I said this in my last video. I've seen this many times where dark skin from lots of tweezing not only becomes so many shades darker, but they also build up a thin layer, sometimes a very thick layer of what we call keratin, which is like a callus. It's almost like what you see on the bottom of your feet, but we see it on the skin. I can see it all over the body sometimes. Bikini lines, breast area, chest area. I have a client, he's actually more medium skin, but he picks at his arm hair so badly that he has that keratin buildup on his arms, his upper arms. So we have been removing that hair for him permanently so that, number one, he's not irritated by his hairs. Number two, that the skin can restore itself to normal. Now, with dark skin, it's very important with electrolysis that your electrologist knows how to deal with dark skin and ethnic skin, because the hair follicles are curved, the skin can have damage going in, the skin can be dry. All of those things, the curved follicles, if you've got damage to the barrier, the surface layer of the skin, particularly on the face, and you've got hyperpigmentation, we do not want to make that worse. So with dark skin, because you're as much at risk of hyperpigmenting with any kind of treatment or any kind of trauma to the tissue, just like light skin, with dark skin, because you have the added challenge, and I'm sure all of you brown folk, friends of mine, know this, that your follicles are curved. I have very curly hair. I get it. This has happened to me. So when you've got those curved follicles, and we have a straight needle trying to destroy that follicle, we have to do some correcting work in that process. And to do that, oftentimes, we're going to choose a slower technique. Oftentimes, with dark skin, I will use blend technique. Now, if I can't do blend technique because there's not enough moisture in the follicle, I'm getting super technical now, if there's not enough moisture in the follicle and we still have damaged skin or you have hyperpigmentation from tweezing, I'm going to iterate with different modes of thermolysis to make sure Number one, we get rid of your hairs permanently. Number two, we don't make hyperpigmentation or that keratin buildup worse. Number three, that we get rid of the hairs and restore your skin to normal. So these are the things to look out for if you've got darker skin. And I apologize for not including that more thoroughly in our video number one about hyperpigmentation, but we're going to call this video number two, hyperpigmentation in the skin, and how electrolysis, getting rid of your hairs permanently, can help hyperpigmentation that you already had, and we will minimize the chances of you getting it during the process of removing the hairs itself. I hope this helps you. I hope it guides you in the right direction for finding someone who's got experience with curved follicles, understands the delicacy of dark skin, and how we can make it better. Thank you so much. Wishing you a happy, healthy, hair-free day. Like, subscribe, leave me a comment, ask anything you like, and we are here to help. Have a wonderful one. Bye.